It was good, boxing nerds and fight fans around the world. B. Marsh with another boxing video. So I just read this article, and the man Joseph Parker, he's confident. He's confident that if he gets a chance to fight the man Anthony Joshua, he's gonna knock him out. All right, now the man Joseph Parker says, that the man Anthony Joshua is a big draw in the UK, and that's very much so, and that's actually a good look for this guy, Joseph Parker, to come fight this guy Hughie Fury. I think that's actually next week, if I'm not mistaken. It's a good look for him to get some exposure out in England, you know what I mean? Fight on a platform on TV out in England. I think the fight's going to be, I'm not too sure what channel, but I think I heard that the fight might be streamed on YouTube, but you got to pay money for it. Last I heard, but regardless, he's fighting in UK. A big win over Hughie Fury would spark a lot of interest in the UK for a fight between Joseph Parker and Anthony Joshua. You know what I mean? The way Joseph Parker speaks about Anthony Joshua, he's showing him respect, but he feels he's confident in himself and he backs himself against any heavyweight to win, and he thinks he'll knock out Anthony Joshua. In my opinion, I might have to, it's boxing, anything can happen, but this guy didn't knock out his last opponent, that Rajan Kujano cat. You know what I mean? The character. I don't know that guy. That guy actually had a couple losses. The man don't even got 20 fights in his career. Got like 3 losses. That guy, Joseph Parker ain't stopped that man. His fight before that, he got a majority decision win over John Ruiz. You know what I'm saying? Not John Ruiz, Andy Ruiz. I thought Andy Ruiz won that fight 7 rounds to 5, So that was a close fight, no knockout there. He faced the Derevchenko or Dimitrenko character, and he stopped him. He beat him up. That's one stoppage in his last 2. In his last 3, and he fought against Carlos Takam, another close fight, you know what I mean, where I had him slightly winning, but some people actually have Carlos Takam winning that fight. So, the man Joseph Parker, he would take, and Anthony Joshua too. I'm sure Anthony Joshua would take that fight quick, fast, in a hurry. If Joseph Parker beats Hughie Fury, he'd like to have that fight sooner than later, because that's a unification fight, you know what I mean? And believe you me, the man Anthony Joshua knows that he could probably beat a guy like Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker's the weakest link out of the heavyweight champions, you know what I mean? Even Luis Ortiz, in my opinion, would if he fought Joseph Parker, he would beat him. But anything could happen. He might be able to knock out Anthony Joshua, but Anthony Joshua, that's a low risk, high reward type of fight if he took that fight, you know what I mean? Unlike Deontay Wilder, which would be a high risk, high reward, you know what I'm saying? So, when it comes down to business, I'm sure Anthony Joshua would take a Joseph Parker quick, fast, in a hurry, you know what I mean? But I doubt that the man Joseph Parker would knock out Anthony Joshua. I don't see that happening, you know what I'm saying? He's not knocking out, lower tier heavyweight opponents, you know what I'm saying, when he steps up his competition like guys like Takam. Even though Takam has never challenged for a heavyweight title, but he's one of the better heavyweights in the world without a title, you know what I mean? Andy Ruiz is a very good fighter too. I was a little skeptical on him, but hey, that fight, I thought he won that fight versus Joseph Parker. So let me know what y'all think, man. You think this guy Joseph Parker could knock out Anthony Joshua? It's good that he's confident he will. Every boxer should have the same kind of confidence. But if he can't knock out Rajan Kujano and Andy Ruiz, and Carlos Takam and these guys, then I doubt you'll knock out Anthony Joshua. Even though Joseph Parker feels that, the strengths that the man Anthony Joshua has are, basically his power. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He's a good puncher. But Joseph Parker did note out his weaknesses. He thinks that he doesn't have mobility, you know what I'm saying? Doesn't move around that much. And that's true, you know what I'm saying? That's actually, one of the things that I have noticed about Anthony Joshua. And that's why a fight between Anthony Joshua and Wilder, in my opinion, is very compelling, because I think Deontay Wilder has good footwork and punches in angles. We'll have to see if this man, Anthony Joshua, would be able to pivot and stop the attack. Vice versa for Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? Could he stay away from the straight right hands and that jab that the man Anthony Joshua has, and even that sneaky uppercut, man. You seen what he did to Klitschko? You know what I'm saying? That was actually the punch the game-changing punch in that fight versus Klitschko. So let me know what y'all think, man. You think this guy could knock out Anthony Joshua? If you do, leave your thoughts in the comment section. And even if you don't, let me know. B Marsh Boxing, I'm out. Peace.